Horde placed very nicely done there, and Kefka's over here as well, so they should realize that this is going on. Limp dealing a little bit of damage. Torrent's going to connect. They have the nice little bit as they waveform forward. Hanskin trying to keep the storm alive. They go through one remnant, and oh, Kefka getting body blocked. What? Oh, Ake killed him. Why would you do it? Now Excalibur jumps through, switching over to strength form. Oh, that's a pretty nice one, but he's going to pay for it as well. Clown Town has come around, and Jonas and fam again. What is his bash chance? How is that a thing? 3 die for Horde, and it looks like they might be able to take down Ake as well. Oh no, yeah, it's all gone wrong. What was that? I mean, again, you got to give value so much to this ward right here. I will also say that we haven't really seen the pressure be applied from the Drow Ranger lineup. It still needs to be a while before it happens. But Alliance are going to scale incredibly well with this Storm Spirit. Like, for me, he's going to probably be the best part of it as they catch a really nice torrent, and that's what you need to do. Oh, Solitude! The turnaround! Jonas! Making it happen! Oh, that was such a great play, but now Hanskin might end up paying for it as well. So he ends up trading the Kunkka, or rather the Timbersaw, for himself, but they find the IO in return. Honestly, Jonas and Fans, he's been the MVP for me, as Ake is going to be able to TP out of there. Good reaction. Give him that extra steroid of damage. He becomes much more of a, as we see Solitude steal some of that stack as well, a hard-hitting carry much earlier, and now Silence as well going to be able to be applied, and the surge forward, a pretty nice Frostbite though, and they even throw out the Chain Frost. They find the kill. Well played from Horde. EGM is going to get the TP out. Hanskin went for the tether towards him, and a little bit of miscommunication. He did not need to die right there. The IO was not, that was, the Timbersaw is in the area, but they're not going for him as of yet. Shadow Bladed Drow looking for their clump, and now they're going to be able to go forward onto Kefka. He should go down here, and yeah, wall dropped as well in the vacuum. Still alive. Load is going to go onto him, but got slowed by that frost armor. And can they find something else? The high ground damage is coming out. CM ulti. Oh my god, that was destruction. EGM making the plays, and now Pablo also going to get ran down. Oh my god, CM did so much in that fight, and they are going to be able to take down that Kunkka. Maybe Solitude as well. Oh, Jonas. Spidey senses a tingling. This ward paying dividends. And look at that damage from the CM. They might wait for him to move over to the hard camp. If they do jump on top of him, they can find a kill before Timbersaw gets here. And I think that might be what they try and do. Does he time it just about perfectly? Timber is there as well. This might get a little bit too scary, and now EGM spotted out as well. They're going to move forward with the sprint. Relocate gank is going to come through. Really good reaction by Solitude, though, as they are not going to be able to find him. They do get Pablo, and with the CM ulti, that's going to be more than enough for the kill. But they don't take down Solitude. And with the rest of the side of the Horde coming in, well, the Stomp turns it back around. Now Ake and Excalibur in the area as well. They're still taking damage from Limp. They get the stun out to him. Just a small adaptive strike, though. Now it looks like instead they're going to turn on to EGM. They do have the damage to kill him off. The back line, that was a TP away by the Slardar. He's not going to get caught out and killed. I think they go onto him even. Both sides very comfortable. They jump forward onto Kefka. He gets the mechanism off, still fine for the moment. Now the X combo is going to come out. Pablo did not have his boat up as of yet, and now Limp's going to jump forward for him. He has a lot of stick charges, but isn't able to get him off. He goes for the boat first, and you can't really blame him for that. He was going to probably go down either way. Now they turn on to Limp, trying to get him down. Jonas is dropped low, but not going to die. So Alliance all over them, just making this work for themselves. Hanskin picks up the DD rune, because why not? And now the question is, how do you take this fight? Oh my god, goes through a ton of damage on the Limp, but a really nice crush, as well as the Gust onto Solitude, containing him for the moment. EGM went for the ultimate, but he's going to end up dying from that. And now looks through for the chains, trying to bring down one. Hanskin tether away. A nice relocate gank out. But now they're turning onto the Slardar. Misses his crush. They've still got the amp damage. Ake's in the area as well. They get the Gust onto Excalibur, so he can't really continue his fight. And the buyback from the CM wants to go into this one. They're going to go after Solitude. The amp damage is there, and the crush is not going to be there quite in time. Solitude just trying to get away, but he is going to have to finally perish. Bloodstone Suicide comes out with the first couple couple of charges, not really going to matter. This fight has gone on so long that Pablo has a boat again. If they want to counter initiate, they can go on to EGM one more time. Now the boat current combo does come out. Limp pulled back into the wall, but still the tether away. Hanskin's going to be pulled across the map. They want to try and fight again around Solitude. The adaptive strike finally flies and they find the kill onto CM. That's a dieback for her. Yeah, and there's the cloak like we talked about for CM. Glimmer Cape being saved up for Hanskin as well. This is a nice smoke play. They need Kunkka to find it. Now that level 3, I mean, it just increases the range so much. Could have been level 4 by this point, but it doesn't really matter. They find Limp. If they can catch him here, this would be so huge. They have the X-Mark spot combo, and they just bring him down. That was very desperately needed. Debuting the E-Blade as well. And now, looking for a secondary fight. Loda is Shadow Bladed. I don't know if they really want to take this. I mean, they don't have E-Blade up for the side of Horde. Well, they will have it back up again. They don't have Boat. They don't catch the Silence either. I feel like they're luring them into a bit of a trap. Solitude is amp damage. Kefka still does throw that Ion Shell on top of the Timber Saw. Counter initiation play could come out in a second if they want to. 30 seconds until Boat is up and online. Limp a little bit of an overextension with his Storm. They get the Silence onto 2, but the Chain Frost is bouncing and it doesn't actually do enough damage. EGM on the other side gonna be able to get off her ulti, and now they jump forward, are gonna be able to find that kill. It did not do as much as they would have wanted. Loda is now also caught by the X, pulls him back in, but a really nice guts. It doesn't matter. Excalibur on top of him eliminates the Drow Ranger. Now the Chakram on top of Loda again. They drop the Sentry Ward, dotting their I's and crossing their T's. Horde. Said the Alliance were going to strike back. It's the Horde who are doing it, and the Morphling. Excalibur again carrying him. Is Solitude looking for an opening. They are going to move in and try and take down Roche now. I'd imagine that Horde do have some inkling that this could be happening, and they spot Limp. Are there any sentries? There's a sentry right here. If Solitude gets spotted, this could go disastrously. He's going to go into Pablo instead, but Guardian Greaves keeping him alive. The Lotus Orb also does come out to make him not silenced any longer, and meanwhile there's the initiation coming in. A really nice crush as well. Excalibur going down. EGM on the high ground does get broken by the boats. They're a little bit more tanky, and now already they're going to try and jump forward for more, but Hanskin, is he going to go down for it? Doesn't look like it. 2-for-2 exchange already. Storm Spirit looking for the kill, catches Kefka. Darkseer does go down, and now Lotus Shadow Bladed looking for Solitude. The smoke, the counter initiation play is going to be there. Solitude is very tanky, but he's not going to be tanky enough. Silence is taken off too late with that Lotus Orb, and now Alliance should be able to secure themselves a Roshan. And that's the type of combination that they're looking for now. With a relocate gank available from the IO, they could think about going onto this. This is so scary. Shiva's guard gonna get popped. He gets vision onto everybody, looking for Kefka, and now we also have the Lotus Orb already thrown out. Kefka's gonna go down. Limp is gonna die also, though. Excalibur finding that one. They're getting a lot of damage from EGM. Excalibur trying to run away. He's out of mana, though, and now might go down. Can they survive? No. Double for Loda. They can. They might break the Lincoln Sphere. Oh, Pablo looking as well. Force-staffed forward, but they aren't going to be able to catch him. It's the moment where they need to be careful, because bottom lane, Excalibur getting jumped upon. Shiva's guard out as well. Kefka's there. They drop the vacuum wall. Nicely played, but is it going to be enough? EGM on the other side, Glimmer Caped as well as the ulti, but immediately broken by Ake with the Chain Frost. Silence onto 2 is going to end up E-blading himself, so Solitude still alive and tanky in the midst of this fight. Excalibur go back in again as well. They X marks the spot Loda. He's taking a lot of damage. They get the counter initiation play there as well from the Slaughter. On the other side, Limp doing a good bit of damage, but not doing anything really to Excalibur. And now Loda is maybe going to go down. They find the kill. A pretty nice whirling death. And on the other side, Limp sheep-sticked for the moment and trying to bring him down. He's just so damn tanky. Limp, he's going on to Pablo now. I don't think that they can stop him. They throw out another E-Blade combo, the adaptive strike as well. 3 are already gone for Horde, and they get another vacuum from Kefka onto Limp. They pop the Ghost Scepter as well, trying to keep him alive. Kunkka's going to buy back into this fight, and now it looks like Alliance are ready to push again. That Bloodthorn coming in valuable. They break the Lincolns a second time with the adaptive strike. Even with the Ion Shell on top of them, even with an E-Blade, they don't do near enough to control this Storm Spirit. He's just a monster. 7,000 gold in the bank right now, and I don't think that they're going to be able to kill him at bottom lane. They're going to run them around. A very tanky Handskin with his heart, but the BKB has now been popped for Loda. Top lane is still being pushed in by the Storm Spirit. The Ratastic plays are coming out with the kill off Loda. That's actually a huge problem, and now turning their attention onto Limp. Can they kill him? Torrent is not going to connect. A nice zip away from Limp. And suddenly the sheep stick onto Kefka, want to break the Lincolns, want to get another X mark the spot. They find the sheep stick from Kefka, now turning onto Limp. They have another X mark, pull him back. The Torrent lifts up, he's gone down. Alliance lose 4, and now Horde, can they make anything happen off of this? I don't think so. Oh, it hurts. 30-27, but they end up losing 2 melee barracks. They have to get something here. Buyback is online for all of Alliance. Limp. Oh, they do jump forward. Pablo, they're going to TP boots on top of him. The BKB's now been popped, and meanwhile, the vacuum back onto Limp. His Lincoln's is down, but they get the X. All right, pull him back in. They don't have the sheep stick in time. They're running away inside their base. Alliance, this is not your base. They're taking it, though, and that's going to end up being a dead Limp. All right, now Loda also in trouble. They do not have any vision, and they are going to be able to possibly bring him down. Now Adaptive Strike goes through. That's 2 dead. They did a ton of structural damage in the meantime, but it doesn't matter if they just kill them all off. All right, 3 dead now. Buyback status. They don't have it on Morphling, and they don't have it on CM. So Excalibur does need to be a little bit careful. He'll be able to get it by the time they get to the base. We are going for tier 4s. Buyback on the 2 cores immediately. Jump forward, Sheepstick onto Solitude. Meanwhile, the Bloodthorn comes out onto Pablo. He's starting to drop the turnaround, break the Lincolns of Limp. If Horde are able to do this, this might be their moment where they can make this type of a play. Jump forward, bringing Limp low, not dead as of yet. They're turning onto the tier 4 towers. Excalibur wants to hit it. Buyback onto 2 cores. I don't know if they have the damage to bring him down. All right, the whole side of the Horde is now going to back out. They're just going to be content, at least for the moment, for these towers. But at the same time, the base of the Horde is going down. If Alliance realizes this, they could TP boots in for it. Excalibur going for the tier 4 towers. Can they bring him down? They jump forward, bringing him very low. Rapier is going to go down on the ground. Can they find it? Solitude is low. Oh, find Rapier on the ground. Nobody's going for it. Kefka's there as well. EGM popping his ulti out. Oh, in the back lines, though, they're taking the base. Excalibur needs to defend it. So the Rapier left still on the ground. They only take down the barracks, and now mid, they're in a lot of trouble. This is mega creeps. The base is down. Oh, I don't think they can do it anymore. I think that the Horde might have lost this one. Buyback on everybody. They need to hold desperately. And honestly, it makes more sense, I think, almost. Yeah, this is, they can't even get the creeps into there. Buyback, or rather, backdoor protection is already on the Ancient. And Alliance just not feeling comfortable jumping yet. Buyback status still a minute for cooldown. Oh, and Solitude gets jumped upon. Where's the rest of his team? Silenced, as well as Hex. The Kefka wall gets dropped. BKB's been popped for Limp, and now the buyback immediately by the Timbersaw. They pull him back in a second time. The rum buff is going to be there. Handskin dropping low, but not dead as of yet. Solitude counter initiation play. Loda's going down. That's one time. Secondary wall gets dropped. They might be able to do this. Limp is out of mana. He's getting right-clicked by Excalibur. The gem is on the ground, but more importantly, Loda's about to go down with the Rapier on the deck. The backdoor protection is already gone. Kefka trying to hold these desperately. They have the Rapier again, and Loda is down now for 100 seconds. No buyback. If they can hold right now, they can go down mid and make this play. Horde might just have done it. Here again, you've got Solitude pushing out this creep wave in the mid lane. 60 seconds still with no Drow Ranger. And I don't know if this is going to work. Limp pops the BKB just to try and stay alive, and they actually break his TP. Ake did it. Limp doesn't have mana. Limp's going down. Oh, the Chain Frost! Ake, did you make the play? Did you win the game? I think you did, boy. Limp, if they can find this kill here, it would be so huge for them. Missing the Timber Chains. He's now down for 100 seconds. The Ancient is still exposed on only 1600 HP. still are gonna go back in, and now with a creep wave, it might be enough. Oh, even if it's a base race at this point, I don't think that they have enough damage. With the Slardar and the CM, they're going for the throne. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Horde might have done it. They pop one of the glyphs, backdoor protection, they're going in. They get the vacuum back onto the side of the Alliance, and they're trying to find the kill, but it looks like they're gonna be able to do it. Horde taking down the Ancient, they win the game. Alliance get destroyed in the end. The Horde have won, the Horde have won. Oh, baby.
You will see.